Hi. Just give me 1 second. Nope. Sorry. Put my foot down for that one. I'm not trying to be mean or anything with Roblox. It's just I've already explained many times why I don't want it back, and you guys keep wanting it back, and it's just not coming back. I'm sorry. Right, so I never thought I'd been saying this, but we are back in Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I have a mod pack installed that someone recommended to me, and we're going to be playing it. And you can already see that it's starting to mess up because of this big black square. But, you know, that's Doki Doki for you. So we're going to go into new game. The legend came back. Oh yes it did. And it's so warm in here, but I can't turn the blooming fan on. Put a name in the chat and I'll name the character as that. The Return of the King. By the way, I currently have my laptop in front of me because my phone's dead at the minute, so I don't think I'll need anything but my mouse for this. We shall see though. Yeah, put a name in the chat and I'll name the guy as that. I do apologise for my hair, it's just been weird today. I don't know why. Should I just name the guy as King? Also, we're running in 1080p. I'm proud. OBS actually wants to behave. Fan's dead, that's... Okay. Fan's dead. Is that how you spelled it? Nope. I can't spell apparently. Well, I can't put a space in the name, so... Okay, let's just continue. Oh, I'm gonna have to play through this whole game again, aren't I? Oh. Hey! God damn it. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friends since we were children. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play through this whole game again. Unless it's supposed to change at the start. I don't know. Yeah, I think Steam deleted my save for this, so I'm gonna have to play through the whole game again and get to the Monika part, which is annoying. Well, never mind. Yeah, I think, anyway. I don't know. But I mean, I installed the mod pack fine. But I think Steam deleted my save, which is just really annoying. That is so annoying. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I'm just going to take my mouse off the screen. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Yeah, that's kind of what I would do too. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Yeah, pretty much. It was slept again. Yeah, that sounds like me, to be quite honest. I always oversleep. Like lately I've been waking up at like 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so morning, afternoon, which is not exactly good because I have to go to college tomorrow. Yay. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Oh my god, this is gonna be a fun episode. That's mean, fan's dead. It's not dead, it's just I can't turn it on, otherwise my mic will start freaking out, and that's the last thing I want right now. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. When was the last time I actually played it? I don't know. I'm so curious to know when I last played it. It can't have been a year ago, surely. I'm going to put the full title in. Nearly a year ago that I last streamed it. 21st of November 2018 was the last time I streamed it, and the first video that I published of it was on the 7th of August, which, yeah, is a year ago today. Well, not today, but yesterday. Should have done an anniversary or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, fans, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I already told you. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Nope. I'm sorry, but it's none. I've given my reasons so many times, and it's just nobody's listening to me, so the only way people will listen is if I actually stop the series on the channel. Plus, how many episodes have I actually done of it, for starters? 34. I think it's time to stop. Don't get me wrong, I love interacting with you guys, but I'm playing a game that I hate, and that's not enjoyable for me. I'd rather play something that I enjoy with you guys than something I hate. Plus, I've been on Roblox so many years, and no, it's not coming back. End of. Yeah, 34 videos. That's enough for me. I mean, the highest count of I think Minecraft's probably up to like 100 episodes right now. I haven't counted through all of them. But yeah, Minecraft's probably like 100 episodes in now. Maybe. I don't know, I don't keep track. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yes. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialise or have any skills before college. Well, that's me in a nutshell. I have no skills and I don't socialise either. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I don't know what a NEET is. I need to know. A young person who is no longer in the education system and who is not working or being trained for work. Oof. Good to know. I just remembered the YouTubers that have 600 episodes on Hunger Games. Oh god. How many episodes do I have? Like, I can't even check because... Right, I'm gonna have to go back to the Creator Studio Classic because I'm currently in the beta one and it's just annoying. I have 918 videos uploaded. Soon it'll be my 1000th video. Oh boy. But that won't be until I actually get some free time to stream in the next year. Or upload a video anyway. So yeah, I have 918 videos. Jesus. You trust me, right? No. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Yep, that'll be me as soon as it comes to September. Because literally, this is the only month I have free. As soon as it hits the 1st of September, maybe after the first week of September I've got to come off the channel again, which is super annoying. Actually, let me get my calendar up. So yeah, literally the first week of September starts on a Sunday. Well, it starts on Monday, on the 2nd. Queen's live streams. I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Again, me. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realise I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sorry? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why'd you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And that Suki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? It's just okay. Let me just go to the Roblox website. Actually, at the minute, I'm not gonna. It's currently on my Mac, so you won't be able to see it. Probably gonna log me in with the wrong password. Never mind. Looks like I'm going on my actual account for it. Would help if I put my PIN code for my phone incorrect. Six two 7 3 7 7. And let me just go to games. I think the whole point of there's some games that I don't like in general, like Meep City, Jailbreak, and then most of them are just like games that I've probably already played before since I've been on it for a long time. And then again, there's just so many simulators. Like, why? This doesn't. You don't need to make like recopies of it. And the fact that I've been on it for so many years already, I don't need to be on it. I don't want to be on it for so many years more. And there is another reason, but I'm not gonna say why, because it's not for the channel to know. I just don't. To me, it feels weird because I'm 20 years old and I'm playing a kids game. That's why it. Well, that's one of the reasons why I don't want to constantly keep playing Roblox. Yes, let's go! Woo! Let's get a cupcake. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Even so, I just don't want to spend half my life just grinding on games, and everybody can tell that I'm not having fun with it. Like, yes, there are a couple of games that I do have fun, but then it just it doesn't feel like fun once you're constantly playing it. Like the ice cream simulator, for example. That was fun when I first started, and now it just feels like, yeah, I'm here for grinding. Generally being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom doors. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. This is going to be a fun series again. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, fun's dead. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. What words escape me in this situation? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girl. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I can speak, I swear. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the class. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. Jesus. And it sounds like you already know Monika, right? Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Fan's dead. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Dinosaur Simulator seems fun all the time, for me at least, because you have to do something again and again and again. You have to adapt to the situation. The better you do, the more you advance. But that's just for me. Anyway, play games, the games that you like. Yes, that's mainly the reason why I'm stopping Roblox, because I just don't have fun with it. Everybody can see that, and I'd rather play something that people would enjoy me seeing me happy than just playing a game just out of spite because you guys want to see it. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Fanstead. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa. I'd love to see these cupcakes. Oh, Jesus. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray. No, I'm not going to change her mind because I think she's the best girl too. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I want to see these cupcakes. I like cupcakes too. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and already has managed to get icing on her face. My god, Sayori. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and so full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. Not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. It's great. My Wi-Fi is probably not any better than the hotel Wi-Fi. Oof, that's bad. I currently have 4 bars, but there's like times when my Wi-Fi just goes, yeah, see ya. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Ugh. Itchy. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Oh, jeez. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Huh? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. For the love of God. Not again. There we go. Sorry about that. OBS does not like when I play games of horror, or psychological horror at least. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something good and brand new. To say that I played the game nearly over a year ago, the deaths of Sayori, Yuri and Natsuki, I've kind of forgot them. Apart from Monika's jump scare, that's probably like still stuck in there somewhere. So I'll probably still be freaked out. So I wouldn't count on it. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Oh boy, OBS is starting to kick off. Slowly. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. How about no? Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Oh god, all 4 girls are on the screen. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Stefan said, "What kind of things do you like to read?" Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. That's just me in any conversation. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Then give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Well then. Ah, Jesus. Jerry sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your Come on! It's not hard to say words. Vulnerable... Freaking hell. Just skipping that word. And showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience? I swear I can talk. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we will all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Can we not, please? Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Famstead? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I will come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I was joining this club. Theory may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought Fans dead. Oh god. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sierra wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. It's sad how YouTube only cares about PG content. If, let's be honest, no adults likes to do those epic victory royale vlogs. They are only doing them for money. And the people that are like what they are doing get left in the dark. It's sad. Yeah, I mean, I think nowadays people just do whatever they want, like leaving people in the dark and Fortnite crap. But it's entirely up to them, and obviously if YouTube has a problem with it, then they'll hopefully do something about it, but I don't think I'll be doing any challenges regarding to, well, I won't be doing any vlogs regarding to challenges anyway. Unless I actually want to do the challenge, obviously. But getting left in the dark, that's creepy. Ugh. Hate that. And you guys already know my views on Fortnite. I'm pretty sure everybody that's subscribed to my channel knows. Terry wraps arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Yeah, I know. And Twitch is going bad at the minute as well. So, at the minute I don't think I'm probably going to return back to Twitch. Yep. Why do you think? I'm doing what I want within reason. Games wise. Unfortunately, there's not many vlogs that I can do when I'm out and about, because when I'm out and about, it's normally I'm going to shops or going to town or going to university, and I can't stream at vlog at uni or vlog in shops or a mall, because of the mall is an absolute arse. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Okay, so the poems, I'm just gonna skip through. I'm just gonna click whatever random words. Just to make the gameplay a little bit quicker. Otherwise it's just gonna take forever just to get to the mod pack. Discord is a better version than Skype. I do agree with that. We need a better YouTube. DLive is currently giving Twitch a run for its money, I think. And maybe Mixer as well, which is Windows version of, well, it's a streaming platform, which I know Ninja's now on. And then there's DLive, which is PewDiePie's thing that he streams on. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Instead, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Fan's dead. Since we're already here, do you want to walk me home together? Do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! And with that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I just don't see why YouTube is afraid of the media when they have more power than them, and the media is dying because everyone knows that they are lying dipshits that just want money, and YouTube isn't dying. Well, we all know YouTube isn't dying, because I mean, I'm not entirely sure how many videos get uploaded a day. How many videos get uploaded on YouTube per day? 5 billion videos and 300 hours of videos are uploaded to YouTube every day. So 300 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute. So yeah, literally 5 billion videos a day. So YouTube is definitely not dying. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Again, I'm just gonna skip this. I don't really care. The mainstream media is just a plague upon everybody. Upon everyone, yep. Hi again, fans dead. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. I probably might run away from you, Monika, though. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, fans dead. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oof. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Hans Dead always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oof. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Fans Dead can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today. You know... Wait, Sayori. Me? If they weren't glorifying mass shootings, maybe there wouldn't be that many in America. The media started the trend of mass shootings when New Zealand shooting happened. That one guy became so popular just because of the mass media. Still about right. But I don't want to say anything bad about America, because obviously most of my subscribers are from America, and I have friends that live in America as well. So I don't want to give my views on America itself. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sierra made it sound like it's like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But there, and then everyone wanted to be popular like that guy that did the mass shooting in New Zealand, and that's how the trend started. Thanks mass media for calling mass panic in a country and killing a lot of people. Oof. Unfortunately, it's not. I don't feel like it's my place to say my views on this. But you gotta know. But gotta get that ad money because money is more important than human lives. Again, it's not really my place to say anything on this. Maybe I'll talk about it one day, but it honestly feels like it's not really my place to say this. Well, say anything related to this or talk about YouTube in general. I mean, I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube for one. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. But we can't give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone what this shirt is all about. By the way, I totally agree with you, honey, and I think the situation is all horrible, and it shouldn't be happening, but I didn't want to, I don't want to put you down saying that you're wrong, but it's really not my place to talk about this kind of stuff, and me personally, I don't like talking about stuff that has already happened. But unfortunately, it's happened. You can't change the past as much as you want to. I know that from experience. So, but yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, you can DM me on Discord if you want, and we can chat about it on Discord. But I'm not gonna say anything else on it while I'm streaming anyway. But yeah, you can DM me on Discord, and I'll come and talk to you separately. I feel like a teacher at this point. It's like, I'll talk to you separately, bye. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about it. I just hate the mass media. No, that's fair enough. We all have our different views and points, and like I said, I totally agree with you. What the mass media is doing with all the shootings is just horrible. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Okay, I need to take these headphones off. Oh god, that hurt my head. Oh, I did not. Okay, I wonder what happened there. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place. You know? Because there is a mod installed within the game and I'm trying to get to it, but I think it's at the end of the game, so I'm having to replay through all the game before getting to it. So because Steam decided to go, yeah, I'm gonna delete all your files for it, so you're gonna have to play through the whole game again, which is just great. So it's important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do this thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Siri is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes? Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Oh, that works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details. Nope. That stopped on the channel. I don't. I'm not gonna play something that I don't enjoy. Anyways, we need to work out the details of the event. I mean, there's like 34 episodes. I think it's 34 anyway. I just felt the need just to stop it. Plus, I wasn't having fun with it, and people could see that. Yeah, 34 parts, and yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I don't want to play it. That's why I stopped it on the channel. I've tried to stop it like a couple of times before, but me personally, I don't like Roblox, and there was a couple of reasons why I don't. I've already expressed some of the reasons why I don't already before, maybe like 3 times before, but no one's listening, so the only way to get people to listen on the channel is just stop the series. Anyways, we need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason that I might admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I opened my eyes to find Sarah's face filling my vision. See ya. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulders to see if Monika overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. Yep, sounds about right. I mean, technically this is the second run through of it, so... Really, jeez. No, there is someone else live regarding to DDLC. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Just checked and saw a video of a mod about DDLC. Well, lewd. I'm not clicking that. I'm going to get soap to wash my eyes. Jesus. Okay, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be playing those mods. Well, the only one in Europe. Look, yeah, I've just read that. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Right here, even. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oof. Wrecked. Roasted. Literally. Oh god. Hey? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I'm starting to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. I forgot how weird this game was. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Hey, don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Ah, I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you haven't buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Okay, we're just gonna skip that. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Oh god, my voice. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. And my phone's just gone off, god damn it. Facebook. And someone went live on Facebook, I don't care. Hey, I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was only joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Hey? Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Van says I can't wait to read yours. Why did I agree to the character being called this? I shall never know. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Let's go to Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Van's dead. Hey? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Lovely! That sounds awesome. No, it does not. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it? Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Hey? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. When I read your poem, even, it's not just a poem. It's a Fanstead. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. It's so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Fanstead. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this all means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you asking me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. But at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? One second. Let me just move my keyboard back a little bit. There we go. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. Made eggs on toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best even. Ah, yeah. The next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. I've gotten the leaderboards of some random arcane clone hero game, so if you see someone named Baba on a clone hero leaderboard with an arcade thing, it's me. Well, it depends on whether I travel to different countries, because, I mean, I'm still in the UK, so... let's go Natsuki next. Just auto it. But it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Wow. Ah, okay. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh god, let's just turn auto off a second. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oof. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? But isn't the point of poems? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end of the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. But it helps bring out the feeling in the last line even. So you did, I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. Oof. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? No. Maybe. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, we've got Yuri and Monika left. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes and more enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to stop speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why'd you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help notice, but that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. I was just guessing. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That's okay, can be a little biased though. Biased, how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back even. Jesus. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty even. Hey? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, we only have Monika now, so... Hi. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sarah would like. Is that so? You and Sarah are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Ah, well, maybe good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Sarah's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, each to their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't always mean I feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realised now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time in between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Hey? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns a poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? You completely missed the symbolism or something. It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. So I was trying to say something nice. Hey? You mean you'll have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Fanza did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Fanza liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not why. You just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Fan's dead. Appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one, okay? Natsuki, that's a little This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. But instead, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If I could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feeling and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be Sayori, Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah, everyone's fighting and is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting like this when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's been. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Hey, excuse me? You're listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And you, okay. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Bye. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk with her a little more. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun, but I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well mostly. How about you? Well, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Your poems will turn out even better. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Tiari beams at me. It truly has been a worthwhile. It's a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Hey, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Fanstead, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being best friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Jesus. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Hey? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Hey? Why that all of a sudden? No reason. Really? I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it opened. And then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only two small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanting an excuse to take a walk, or you planned conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves only one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. Ah, I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Fan's dad to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Siri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little son like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah, I didn't mean that. I got absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come otherwise if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face, tumbles onto the desk. What was... Hey? A cookie! Sure enough, it is a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you bother about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Oh, geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy that you shared this one with me. Oh crap. I didn't read that. Oh jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori at her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Hey? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have you heard of anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Hey? Don't think she has a... I won't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Hey? Monika chose a club over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Oh, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall, and to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better at it. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Let's see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. Okay, I'm just gonna save here, because this is hurting my throat quite a bit, and we're coming up to 2 hours anyway. Just double save it. I've just saved it, so I'm not gonna lose any progress. Right, I'm gonna have to end it off here. I'm gonna fast forward. Well, I'm gonna complete the game and see if the mod is there after. If not, then I'm gonna have to find a way to get the mod there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the restart of DDLC. But like I said, I'll have to play the rest of it in the spare time because I don't fancy talking through the whole game again, just to get to the mod. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I shall see you tomorrow. No idea with what game yet, because I'm still currently editing a video. It's just taking forever to edit because I don't have a lot of time in the day. So anyways, good night guys.